Hey guys! So excited to be chatting with you right now. So it is August 26th. Joey and I have been married for about a week now, and let me just say, there's nothing really changed. It feels like nothing's changed. But one thing that has changed and is constantly changing is our budget, and I am setting up our very first month of a budget of us as a married couple, and I've gotten him on board with combining finances, combining bank accounts. I'm going to keep my one bank account open, my checking account, and that's where my paychecks will get deposited. But honestly, I'm just going to write a check for the exact amount that my paycheck goes into, and I'm going to put it in his local account, just leaving my car payment amount in my personal checking account, just because right now with my car payment, it's just right now I don't want to have to deal with going to the bank and setting up direct deposits and HCHs or ACHs, whatever it is, the withdrawal that brings money from a different bank to the auto loan. So that's just how we're going to do it right now. But I'm really excited to be doing this. This is also the month that I start getting paid from the Catholic school I will be teaching with. The first paycheck I get, which will be on the 30th of August, I always count that for the very first paycheck of the month. I will have one more paycheck from the public school, which will be roughly $1,200. And then I will have my paycheck from my Catholic school job, which I will get on the 15th. However, I really don't know what that's going to be yet. I know that my salary is divided up into 24 equal payments, and I know before taxes it's like $1,160 some odd dollars. I don't have health care getting taken out of that. I will have retirement and federal and state taxes. I'm going under Joey's health insurance, so I won't have any health taken out of my paycheck. So I'm estimating it'll be about $900. I don't know. So I'm estimating that I will receive $2,100 in income. I might get more. I don't know. Extra is just any side hustle I get, whether I sell some clothes or odds and ends around the house on Facebook. I'm actually supposed to be starting a tutoring job as well, helping a little 7-year-old with dyslexia, so I'll be making a little side hustle as well. Joey, his paychecks are interesting, so he gets paid every other week. He works in a factory, he makes really good money, but he does pay quite a lot of child support. So he pays roughly $900 a month in child support for his 2 little girls. So usually his 2 paychecks a month end up being about $300 to $400. And then once a month he also gets a profit share check, which ranges about $500. He tries really hard to work overtime. Sometimes he does work overtime. I'm estimating he'll make about $1,000 take home this month. But we'll see if it's a little more. I just really like to lowball it. So we shall see. So, emergency fund. This is not correct. I don't have $1,000 in my emergency fund. Oops. And I really want to get back to saving for it, but we are trying to also pay for our reception. So nothing's going in here right now. We need to pay $480 for rent. I already had $70 put aside. Electricity, I'm estimating $145. So our electric bill contains our water, our sewer, and our electric. And this month it was about $145. We've had a couple days where we haven't been running the air conditioner. Actually, we had quite a few days we weren't running the air conditioner, so we will see. Mobile phone, I'm waiting for. I'm not quite sure. I just transferred to US Cellular, and Joey and I got on the same phone plan. I do owe $50 to Verizon for my final bill, and then whatever I have to pay for US Cellular, but I'm estimating it's going to be about $160. Our internet is about $65. I think it's $64 and some odd change. I round up. I don't know. Joey's always paid that bill. I've never had to. As for gas, in August it was only $11. I always estimate about $30 because that's the highest bill we've ever had. As you can see right now, I'm like 32 cents over budget, and like I said, I'm lowballing a lot of this, and I estimate high on my bills. Groceries, because I was lowballing, I only estimated $250. Normally I do $400 for the month, and by the way, this is the first time I'm really trying to budget for the whole month instead of my semi-annual paychecks, my twice-a-month paychecks. Because Joey's and my pay schedule is not the same. So instead of trying to figure that whole mess out, I am really trying to do it monthly. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, I like to do $400, and I'm budgeting like almost half of that. Just because I don't quite know what the pay schedule will be like. I really wish I could do the full $400. Normally we do. But with me going back to school for the school year, there won't be someone home all day, every day, eating 3 meals a day and lots of snacks. I've been guilty with the snacks. I gotta try to stop that. But if there is an overpayment, or if we get more income than I was expecting, I will increase this, of course. Gym membership, so I'm going to see if I can get Joey's and my gym membership to be on the same account. I pay $28 a month, and I get a teacher discount, so I'm going to see if I can get a family plan on a teacher discount. Anything I can do to save a few bucks. I totally make use of teacher discounts anywhere. Okay, a lot of these are Joey's things, so Hulu's mine. I'm bringing that into the relationship. We both use it. $7.99 for Hulu. I love Hulu. Joey paid for a Funimation account, so that is where you can stream anime online. We are both huge anime nerds. We love to sit and watch Attack on Titan and all sorts of anime. If you don't know what anime is, it's from Japan. It's adult cartoons, basically. He also pays for Netflix. I'm not quite sure how much Netflix cost him, so I have to ask him that. The thing is with him is he doesn't know when his Netflix comes out, or Funimation, or his gym membership. He is not a budgeting type. He doesn't know when his bills are due. He just pays them according to paycheck. Auto insurance, I rolled him into my plan. It was the cheapest option. We actually searched around. I have Allstate. I love Allstate. He was coming from Progressive, and just for himself on Progressive, he was paying $200 a month. I called Allstate. They said it would cost about $170 a month, and I was paying $120. So it cost $50 extra a month to put him on my account, but in the end, it was saving us a lot of money. We talked to State Farm and Geico and a lot of other insurance agencies, and this was the best quote I could get. So, did that. To the debt. When you combine finances, not only do you incorporate their income, but you also incorporate their debt. So we are including his debt on this as well. So a lot of it's mine. He does have a few items on here though. Discover will be about $59, American Express $35, American Eagle $62. This debt is under $2,000 for the first time ever. I'm so excited. Alta $79, Firestone $41. My car payment $233.29. Care credit $48. Iowa student loan $17.25. Yonkers $73. This will be paid off in a few months. How exciting! I do make minimums, just so you know. Maurice's $27. Capital One $94. For some reason, it went up from $91. I'm not 100% sure why, but I'll pay it. Private student loan $50.39. So Joey's car, he could not get really good financing when he bought this car, and I'm gonna try my hardest to see if we can get this refinanced. He pays a lot of interest, and his car payment itself is really high. I would really like to sell it and get him something different, but he drives 45 minutes to work and then 45 minutes back, and I do want him to have a reliable car. But he has a 2014 Honda Accord, Honda Acura, whatever. Anyway, $333.58. It doesn't come out of all of one paycheck. He has it split up So half comes out one paycheck, half comes out the other. But yeah, I really want to see if we can get that refinanced. I'm sick with looking at that, but choices that he made before me. And then he has a personal loan he took out before we started dating. And again, $200, he does it. Half comes out one paycheck, half comes out another, so $100 comes out of each paycheck. So yeah, that'll get paid off. I think he said it'll get paid off pretty soon. He doesn't have very much left. And then David's bridal, I did have to get my wedding dress plus the girls' flower girl dresses financed, which I'm not really happy about with myself, but I'm actually making great strides. And a relative did offer to pay a little bit toward my dress for me as a wedding gift, so that will be going probably toward this card. So anyway, envelopes. These are not funded the way I'd like to, and we'll see what happens with the income. Gas, I did fund $160 for the month. $80 for both of our cars should be enough. Joey's takes about 25 to fill up. He has a small tank. I have a larger tank. It takes about 40, but I only fill up, you know, I might have to increase this a little more. We'll see. I haven't put anything for eating out. We got a lot of gift cards given to us by the few relatives that we invited to the wedding, and they're to our favorite restaurants. So I didn't fund eating out just because we are so broke, according to this. We'll see what happens. Joey likes to eat out. I like to eat out. I know this is not going to stay zero. Cats, I'm budgeting $50 for, just because I did stock up quite a bit in August for them. And they're going through this, oh, excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. They're going through this phase that they're not really eating their kibble very much, so I'm having to put a lot less in their bowls, and they're not quite going through it as much. I have not put anything towards our sinking funds. Joey and I have been talking quite a bit. He will need to be getting new tires soon, and I have about $200 put away in my car repair fund. So we're going to hopefully start throwing some money in there. His and mine registration is coming due in October and November, so we need to start putting some money there. Christmas, we need to start saving, although both of our families have decided, like my family has decided, that they are not wanting to do a whole big gift exchange, and we're going to draw names out of a hat. And then Joey's side of the family wants to take a trip to the Dells, to the Wisconsin Dells. Sorry, not everybody's from Wisconsin. I should know better. But they want to take a trip to the Wisconsin Dells instead of doing gifts. So really all we're going to have to do is put some money aside to get the girls some presents, and then maybe get each other some gifts. And then of course we're going to be putting every penny we can toward our reception. I'm trying really hard to talk him out of a reception. I don't want one. I think it's a big waste of money. We still need about $2,000 to pay for it. And I'm looking into cheaper alternatives than the original place that was going to cost us $3,000. So we'll see what happens there. And I do need to start putting some money away because Artemis's yearly checkup is coming due. So that'll be in November. So I'm just kind of, talking to myself right now as I'm talking to you, thinking about what's coming up on the future. I tend to do that as I'm budgeting, just thinking about the future and ways I can create some room in the budget to fund those future things. Okay, miscellaneous. I don't have anything planned for school supplies. I would like to put at least $10 here for the very first week of school, because I do want to do a fun activity called First Aid Jitters, and it will require me to go get some fruit punch and some Sprite to mix together to make jitter juice. I might take that out of the grocery budget. I don't know. Sometimes I do that. And then I'm working on paying Alliant for the $600 that we owed them when we moved. So that is going to be paid off in November, which is really exciting. I can't wait to have another $104 in my budget. So that is my first married couple budget. I want to look at the percentages here. Something I'm trying to pay a little more attention to. Housing is 28. I think Dave Ramsey recommends about 15 to 25. Food is 8%. I can't remember what his thing is there. Lifestyle is 3. That's about right. Insurance is 5. I do want to look into getting renter's insurance on top of our car insurance. Debt, 45%. Quite a lot going toward that. Since I finally got Joey into merging the bank accounts, I'm not completely getting on him yet about the Dave Ramsey way. You know, I gotta take baby steps with him as well as taking baby steps financially. My envelopes account for 7%. Sinking funds are 0 right now, and miscellaneous is 3%. So that is it for September. I will check in with you guys maybe on the very first paycheck we get. I think Joey's gets his before mine. Let me double check here. Let's pull up the calendar, shall we? He got paid on the 24th. So, oh, nope, I'll get paid first. And then he'll get paid the 7th. So, when I get paid the 30th, I will do a weekly check-in, and then he'll get paid on the 7th. So I'll do another check-in. And then I'll get paid this day. He'll get paid that day. And then I'll get paid this day. Wow. So we're pretty much getting paychecks every week in September. So I will be doing probably weekly check-ins to keep myself accountable, get a handle on this whole budgeting for the whole month thing. This has gotten to be a long video, and I have been rambling, so I'm going to cut it off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Are your September budgets ready? Let me know in a comment below. What are your goals for the month? What are you trying to accomplish? Let me know in a comment below, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.